Hello, I'm Paulmall.
And I'm Witsend.
Yeah, this is Croc 2 Game Boy Color. Any percent. So, we want to start, I guess?
Yeah, I guess you count us down.
Alright, on go. 3, 2, 1, go.
So yeah, this game goes pretty fast. We basically double tap to run, and then we try to run as much as possible. It also doesn't have a specific speed, it just moves you up, down, left, and right. So if we go diagonal, we kind of want to do that as much as possible. Go across gaps with diagonal movement where we can, because it is faster than doing the horizontal and vertical movement at the same time. So a lot of the early levels are going to be pretty much the same. And then when we get to the second world, that's where things are going to be a bit scary. This is a very movement-heavy run, so a lot of it's going to be small time save and time loss on these block-pushing puzzles, as well as any deaths or game overs that happen. So it should be a pretty close race throughout. Hopefully there are a few spots that are known run killers, so we're going to see how those go.
Yeah, I bumped on the first box.
Oh yeah,
so I'm slightly behind you.
Block pushing and block hitboxes and everything hitboxes. The worst thing, aside from ledges, which we'll see some weird stuff with ledges in this next level. Maybe we won't, hopefully we won't, but it happens. So this game is top-down, 2-ish D, and so whenever we've got height maps where we need to go up a ledge or down a ledge or something, there's weird stuff that happens. And so in that case, I just lost my run right there. And that caused Paul to catch up, because I had to deal with a standing jump when I wanted to do a running jump. So we're back basically tied again. So this is the first item collection level. These are generally pretty slow. We have to collect 3 different items, and this is also the one and only level with an auto-scroller, so we love that as speedrunners. It's also got a really long block-pushing puzzle, because this is really close to where it needs to go, but we can't push it up, so we need to push it all the way around. So yeah, if there are donations, this might be a good time for that. Or whatever.
Yep, of course. We just got a $250 donation from Benjin. I am but a simple man. I see Croc. I donate.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot of people are familiar with Croc from the PS1 or PC games, and are maybe a bit less familiar with the Game Boy Color games. The first one is bad, this one's good.
Yep. We don't talk about Croc 1 for the Game Boy Color.
And there isn't really RNG in any of the puzzles, so we're just going to know what the solutions are, do them as efficiently as we can. Also, when we're falling down ledges and going left or right, we're going to walk off the ledges, because it pushes us slightly, if you kind of saw that down there. I also got to show Paul something in the practice room. You can jump and hit the switch.
I didn't know that. I've been pressing B slowly instead the entire time.
But yeah, so this is the one and only auto-scroller, so it's a nice break for us, where we have to try not to go too fast and step off of the switch before we need to.
Yeah, but importantly, at the end of this room, we want to keep our run when we hit the item, so that way, in the next room, we're still running. We don't have to start a run again.
Yeah. We're going into the first boss. We need to pick up a bunch of barrels and throw them at a squid.
Whoops.
And these barrels always spawn on the opposite side as you are when you lose a barrel. So whether you get hit or throw a barrel, that's how it determines what side it goes on. Anyway, this is Ice World, and ice is fast. It's twice as fast as running. So yeah, it's a hard world.
Yeah, I didn't do Savina as good as you, so I'm a little bit further behind now.
It's fine, you'll catch up, because I'm going to die a few times. So we get some fun diagonal jumps here. And this is a level that there's a task strat to save like 20 seconds by skipping this puzzle here. But that's really hard, so we're not doing that. We're also going to do a neutral jump to get these standing jumps so that we can stomp on the switches rather than wait for our running to kind of run out. Okay, that was not supposed to happen. Let's go. You're ahead.
I'm ahead. Let's go.
So normally there's death abuse in this next room, and so Paul is probably going to go for it, and I'm not going to because I just lost a life.
Yeah, so you can die there, and then you respawn back at the start of the room.
And it saves a second. So if you have the lives, you go for it. Okay, cool. That was a frame off. Let's go.
Wow.
You have taken a much higher lead now.
It's flu season.
Yeah, but we're about to enter the hardest level in the game, possibly.
Maybe.
It's definitely got some of the hardest jumps. Because ice jumps.
I definitely didn't die on the first jump again.
Actually?
Yeah, I did die.
Oh. So that's the wits end jump. Because, it's something that the task doesn't do, and that I found out is, like, frames different from the task and much easier for RTA. And, yeah, we'll see how this jump goes for both of us.
I got it.
Okay, good for you. I went a bit slow, but I got it, so we're good. There's another death abuse in this room, and this saves a bit more time, and wow, these ledges are not going well for me. Okay. Oh, and I'm behind on enemies. What happened?
Whoops.
And that looked scary, it wasn't.
Thank you.
Okay, so we've got more ledges.
Yeah, it's very easy to drop your run while going up those ledges. Wow.
Wow.
Snow sad.
Snow sad. Oh, no, okay. Well, that sucks.
That ice room is really hard because you're going so fast and you gotta like line up and not hit the hole.
Yeah, so because
okay,
I'm on 0 lives, I'm gonna go a bit safer there. Now I'm on 1 life.
I definitely didn't forget which way to go in this.
Oh, yeah. So these are Paths of Delusion. They're basically Lost Woods style puzzles. And they, yeah, they're the same every time, so we shouldn't forget them, hopefully.
There's like 3 of them in the game, so you just gotta remember which one's which.
Yeah. Yeah, so this is the item collection of this world. We're collecting a bunch of things for the snowman outside, which is why we had Snow Sad, and after we finish this, we'll get Snow Glad. As well as Spike Slide. I assume you got Spike Slide?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I dropped my run there.
Catching up.
That block puzzle's silly because even though we don't touch the second block, you still need to get it.
Yes.
There's like an invisible wall blocking you if you don't
It actually
push.
opens up this, the first step to get up to that ledge. that ledge, that step isn't there until you do that.
Alright, Larry's a really hard boss. So
Yeah, and
hopefully...
we do fast strats, so hopefully neither of us will mess it up.
Oh no. What? Larry, why? Okay, I survived. That was horrific.
Let's go.
But I didn't die, which is the important.
Let's go. Okay. So there's a death abuse in this next level, and I'm probably not going to go for it because I'm only on 1 life, and I want to have that life. Again, it saves a second, so... Oh, I didn't kill that guy.
Doing a running jump off of a platform like that is actually really hard.
Yeah,
because...
that's how I died earlier.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, you gotta do the double tap and then jump, and if you missed your double touch, like, you just fall and die. Because you don't have a running jump, you just have a regular jump.
Yeah, so normally I would have taken, please. Normally I would have taken 2 damage and then death abuse in this room, but, I didn't, so I'm not. Please, movement, let's go.
Just taking a safety path there. Don't want to risk dying. Thanks.
You didn't do the diagonal jump?
Not coming back, no.
Do you get the swag jump? No. Okay. So now we've got gears, and this has a really long block pushing puzzle, so hopefully we don't game over here, like I did in my practice run. Because yeah, we get these 3 gears in this order just because it's less backtracking throughout the level. But that means that this whole block pushing puzzle has to be done first, which means that if we game over, we have to redo the entire level, meaning we have to redo the entire block pushing puzzle.
Yeah, and every time you push the block, you have to restart your run, so you gotta do a double press. Lots of opportunity to lose small amounts of time. Nice.
Nice. Cool. Now we've got the hard jumps.
Right.
Nice, we both got them. Let's go. And of course this game is a kid's game, so math puzzles. They're easy. Assuming that we can hit the switches afterward, which is so much more difficult than it feels like it should be.
Alright, we got another path of delusion.
And I always forget these ones because I do 100% and any percent, and you swap the order of the path of delusions in those runs. So this one's a square and the other one's a circle, and that's how I remember them.
Alright, so now coming up is Robo Jump.
Frame perfect jump.
Frame perfect jump at 60 FPS.
Good luck.
I have 1 left, so we'll go for it a few times. If I don't get it, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I like to show it off.
Here we go. Nope. Frame early.
Easy every
frame
time.
late.
So because I'm ahead, this room has jumps that are fast, but I'm bad at them. Even though they're like 4 frame perfect, it's like, what just happened there? It's fine. I didn't get a diagonal input when I didn't mean to. But yeah, so I am still 100% consistent at Robo Jump in marathon runs. Let's go. Easy every time.
Yeah, I did the jumps in the second room.
Cool.
But I went around the first one.
So we got to show us being bad at different parts of the game. Also, we move slightly to the side there because otherwise we drop a run. The game is weird. Now I'm going on to the third boss, where you can save a cycle. If you get 4 hits on everything that says 12 hits, most of the time you'll get 3 hits, but if you're fast you can get 4 hits. Okay, I'm bad.
Unlucky.
So I got 4 cycle, which even though I got hit, doesn't really lose that much time. It's like 30 seconds. Now I'm going on to the last world, and this has a whole bunch of secret paths. And so hopefully I do not find the secret path in the first level, because it's actually slow. We'll use the secret path in the other levels, but the first level is slow. So we are going to do a puzzle skip. We could go right from here, and there would be a whole puzzle that we can do with stomping puzzles. It's slow. We can just skip it with platforming. So let's go. And so now we've got a harder math puzzle because it has multiplication. That's how you know that we're really in the end game. Cool. And this pit we do not want to fall down. Cool, I didn't. That would have lost a minute. And that room is really fun to go fast. It looks really scary, it is. We're also going to line up here so that we skip this gem. I jumped really early and thought I was just going to fall into the pit, but I didn't, so we're good. Please, run. Awesome. Okay. Nice, neither of us fell into the hole.
Yeah.
So now we're going to go into the second level. Or I am. And so I mentioned a whole bunch of secret paths. Yeah, so this is one of them. This just brings us basically to the end of the level. And this has a whole lot of dead ends, so casually this is really annoying. But we know the puzzle, so it's easy. Cool. So now we're going into the last level. And this guy talks forever. Actually, forever.
He tells us his entire life story.
And Paul taught me fast strats here, so I'm gonna go for them.
Uh-oh. Nice.
Easy.
I shouldn't have taught you that.
Cool, and I got an extra life. Let's go. So that's another weird sideways movement to avoid dropping a run, and now we've got the bee room, where there's a whole bunch of bees, but if we just stand where they spawn, we can just kill them really quickly. Thermo, the world record holder, has a faster strat, but I haven't bothered learning it. So with that, I'm going into the final boss, which I think I do slightly slower than Paul. And we'll see how this goes. This is going to be a two-phase fight, and the first one is all about barrels. It's fine. Safe strats. Slow strats. That's first phase done. So that, I should probably have this in the bag. we're going to run in certain spots so that we have safe strats. This has some RNG in how it spawns, but if we stand in specific spots, okay, sure, I'm just gonna get hit apparently.
Don't die.
Yeah, no, it's easy. So one more hit. And there we go. So it's time on the fade to white here. So that is time for me. And that's the final hit for you.
And
Time. GG.
it was a good race, GG.
Nicely done. Came down to Rogogabo.
That was very close, yeah. What time was that?
It's 2017 for you
Wow.
and 28 for me. So low 20 is
good.
really good.
Yeah.
Sub 21 is what we were looking for, so really good for us.
Yeah. Who put that estimate 25? Yeah, shoutouts to Thermospore, who's the world record holder in this game. He has an 18:59.
Yes, shout out to Ring Rush for doing the task way back when. Shout out to Roy Mark for a lot of glitch hunting. This was also showcased at Obscure Speedruns Club, which is really cool. I don't think that's going on anymore, but was showcasing a lot of obscure games. And we've also got a Croc Discord with basically all of the Croc games for speedrunning and casual and anything, so join that if you'd like.
Yeah. Alright, thanks for having us.
Thank you.
All right, that was Croc 2 Game Boy Color Any Percent by Wits End and Paulmall. Thank you all. Amazing race, amazing run. This is also the end of my final host shift for the event, but before I'd go, I'd just like to give a special shout out to all of our attendees that helped with the setup that was happening just before this run. Thanks, guys, and see you later.
Alrighty, just as we're getting set up for the next run, my name is Kenora and I will be your host for these two next fantastic set of runs. We do have a $50 from Bob K that says, "Let there be 1,000 blossoms bloom." Thank you. Just as a quick announcement, if you do any donations, it might be involved in the specialness of these next two runs. So if you want to be partially included in this whole experience, be sure to put in some donations and there'll be a special treat at some point there. We will announce this again closer to the run starting. Oh, there we go. Just as a quick little reminder before we start, any donations that have come through before and during the set may be involved in this specialness of the next couple of runs. We'll be getting ready to set up, get going quite shortly. All right, who's ready for some Tony Hawk block with the live band?